What's going on, Guardians? It's Tizzle here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing how the new dungeon exotic sword Heartshadow works. Now, right off the bat, this sword is honestly super good. It can debuff a target all on its own, so that is incredibly strong. So I will show off how everything works and what the buffs and debuffs are. So the intrinsic perk is called Exhumation. Heavy attacks made with full sword energy turn you invisible and fire exploding void projectiles. So doing the heavy attack is what will actually weaken an enemy. It can turn you invisible, but you don't even have to do damage to a target to go invis. As you can see, I am on Solar Titan and am able to go invisible. So this could be good for just getting yourself out of a jam and surviving a hairy situation. Next, it has the perk Shot in the Dark. This perk is very strong. It states remaining invisible grants this weapon increased damage for a brief duration. Hitting a target with this weapon's projectile while shot in the dark is active weakens them. But from my testing, you do not have to be invisible to get the weaken off. So maybe the description is wrong, or maybe the weapon is not working as intended. So let me just show you how it all works here. So first off, like I said, you can go invisible just from swinging the sword. This activates Shot in the Dark after about 1 second, which from what I can tell from the text on screen lasts for 8 seconds, which is the same as the invisibility timer. So basically, to get Shot in the Dark to activate, you cannot immediately swing your sword right after going invisible. You want to do a heavy attack to debuff the enemy, then wait about a second for Shot in the Dark to activate. This is important because Shot in the Dark gives a 25% weapon damage bonus. In some of the clips on screen, I had high energy fire on, so it was doing increased damage, but here's what you need to know. Shot in the Dark is a 25% damage bonus, and the weaken applied from the heavy attack is a 15% weaken. So just like your weaken grenades or a hunter smoke or something like that. So this weapon all on its own can debuff a target and give itself a damage buff all with one swing. It's insanely strong. It also has some cool synergy with Hunter. If you go invisible and stay invisible for about 1.5 seconds, then you will get the Shot in the Dark buff. So I presume this works with any invisibility, so it will be especially strong on Hunter. But there are certain aspects that you can run to make the other classes go invisible as well. This weapon also has decent ad clear because when you do the heavy attack, it shoots out those little projectiles which can damage multiple enemies at once. So without the catalyst, this thing is already top tier in my opinion, and it will only get better with the catalyst, I'm sure. Anyways, I hope this video was helpful and taught you something. You definitely want to grind this weapon out. I'm heading out of town for the weekend, so I won't be able to do my solo flawless dungeon until later, unfortunately. But I do think this new dungeon is extremely cool, and it should be a tough solo flawless. I think Bungie totally knocked it out of the park with this one. Anyways, thanks for watching, and take care. Yo, I got Heartshadow.
Nice. Just got 2 pieces of armor.